the We Love Us Quickie.
It's Quickie Day.
Quickie Day.
Happy Thursday.
Almost the weekend.
Almost the weekend. Hang in there, guys.
That first week back is brutal.
It's rough. It's a little rough. Yeah. Okay, but we hope to maybe bring out a little nostalgia.
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
Quickie.
Damn.
Sherm's always going for, you know.
Well, this is like a fun little nostalgia kind of thing. Okay, rock
Okay.
with me. All right.
Jump the gun.
Yeah, you were like, what? No,
Yeah,
okay,
you were like,
know.
let's go. And I'm
know.
just
It's a
kind of
Quickie.
like,
That's what we're here
Moonlighting
for.
today.
like, buckle up. Here we go.
Start rolling your eyes. All right, guys. Things when you were younger and dating that gave you butterflies. Okay. Now, I have a few examples.
Okay.
Let's teleport ourselves back to, we'll just say high school.
Oh. Okay.
We can go college.
Okay. That was more fun.
Okay. That was more fun. I had many more things. High school, college age. Okay.
Okay.
Things that kind of, and it could be.
Didn't live at
innocent.
home.
Didn't live at
Yeah.
home. Some of this is more high school, but, maybe college too. But some examples, right? Wearing a boyfriend's hoodie.
Love that.
Do you remember that? Sarah's like, no.
You know what's really funny?
Are you going to talk about what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Let's
one
see.
of Josh's sweatshirts.
I had one of Josh's hoodies. Like, not
You
in that.
harlot.
No, not in like the like we were remotely into each other at all
Got
thing,
it,
but
got
he
it.
played soccer and I played soccer, and like for whatever reason I was probably like, give me your hoodie, I'm cold, and he gave it to me. So I had Josh's hoodie for a little while, but not in the weird way.
But not in the weird
Not in the weird way, no. He was just a nice guy.
way. Nice guy.
I had it for like a day. I'm not like wasn't harboring it. Oh, Josh's
You
hoodie.
just found it? You just found it? So according to a 2024 survey by Coupon Birds, 56%
legitimate.
of men reported they never got their hoodie back after lending it to a girl.
I can see
Interesting.
that.
So over half of the men surveyed, said their hoodies were gone for good once they gave it to somebody that they were dating.
Wow, half is a lot.
Over half, 56%. Men admitted the stolen item was their favorite hoodie. Of the women surveyed, 0% reported any plans to return
That's
said
now
hoodie
That's now my hoodie. Yeah.
to them, right?
Totally.
Researchers jokingly call this phenomenon emotional theft, as the hoodies often carry sentimental value, like the man's scent, warmth, memories, which provide a comfort to the partner. We've all been there.
Totally.
We've all been there. I especially feel like it was like a high school thing, big time.
His Billabong shirt or whatever it was back in the day.
Yes, that Billabong hoodie.
Surfer Boys Billabong hoodie.
Uh-huh. So I just thought that was funny. So
I never returned them. So
No.
that's now mine.
And now they're gone.
oh, totally.
Nobody
yeah.
knows, like,
yeah.
where they
like
went.
never
Some
existed.
landfill
Some
somewhere.
abyss somewhere. Yeah.
But that's totally
Became a rag.
thing.
Yeah.
It's totally a thing.
Like when you break up, you burn it.
Typically, they were oversized. They were worn,
course.
so they were snugly. They were worn in because it was his favorite.
They had
But
the
it does. It
cologne
reminds you of
smell.
all that kind of stuff, right? So that's a good thing. Do you guys remember? And some of you guys listening might, some might not, depending on how old you are. Handwritten notes.
Yeah.
You remember you passed you had the square.
Oh my
or you had the
gosh.
triangle.
I still have
did-
some.
I am gonna
Found
say
some.
I did something that I probably should have never done. So we moved into the house, and you have all your crap, whatever. So I'm down in the basement, and I find this bag, like a gift bag.
Yeah.
Right. It's every single solitary note that was ever given to me or whatever
Yes.
from like
Elementary
middle school.
Yeah.
I don't know about elementary school, really. It could have been. I threw them all out. I read them. I read all of them. I threw them out.
Let me one up you here.
I should have never thrown them out.
This happened recently, within the past few months. I come home from work. I go to pick up the kids, at my parents' house. I'm like, hey, girls, let's go. Let's go. We got something to get to. They're like, Mom, guess what?
Oh.
Well, guess who decided to go up and clean out the attic?
I was gonna say, did they find your box of men?
Not the box of men.
Damn it!
Really hoping.
But Grandpa decided it was a good idea. Oh, this is your mom's crap. She needs to take it. It needs to
And
go
they
to your house,
looked.
whatever. There was yearbooks, which is fine.
Oh, okay.
Some of the stuff that was written inside yearbooks. There was notes, love notes, pictures.
In the yearbooks or just in the
No,
boxes?
Just
Inside.
all like the
Yeah.
memory kind of stuff, right? That I haven't seen in 20-something years or whatever the case may be, maybe 30 even. But they were like, oh my God, Mom, look at what he said to you. And it was just like sweet, like,
So
also because my boyfriend in high
real
school at the
poetic back in
time,
high school.
he lived on my street, but then he moved like 20 minutes, north or
That's
a half hour
heartbreaking
north.
as a kid.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we would mail letters to each other.
No
in the
freaking
mail,
way. With
and
your serial killer handwriting?
With my serial killer handwriting. All of those letters were in it. So I was like, wow. I was like, what did you guys read?
what was I up to?
But then they did give me props because they were like, oh, he was handsome, Mom. He was good.
Were there photos too? Oh, from the
all
yearbook?
Photos.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, no, he didn't go to my school, but you keep your little photo book of the guy
Oh my
you were dating.
God.
So,
Mark found one of my photo books from college.
yo.
He was like, that's who you dated? I was like, whatever. He was cute back then. He was not.
Yeah, so it's okay. So the notes, they were big. You go and pass the note in class. And
Totally.
like, oh, I can't wait to read this. Maybe go to the bathroom just so you can read
I was
it.
asked out on a note.
Check yes or no.
Yep.
I've had one of those too.
That was like 7th grade.
I've had one of
So
those
cute.
too. And also like innocent when you were like, put yourself back in that, like holding hands was a big deal. Kids these days, no. I feel like they're just
No, because they're holding their phone.
Right. Or if they do, it's like
Sure,
too
they have
much
no
in that
hands
extra-
They have no
available.
hand to hold.
Like you're walking and you're like, I wonder if he's gonna like graze.
You, like,
and he's
touch-
gonna like, hold hands. Or if you're like in the movies, like you hold your hand. That was a big thing. Going to
the
each
good old
other's
days.
sporting events in high school
Yep.
was huge.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. My boyfriend at the time would like show up. He would ride his bike across town to show up at my things, and I'd be like, oh. And I would
loves
go to
me.
his stuff. I go to watch him surf or play his hockey games. It
Totally.
was the coolest thing, you
Yeah.
know. That was always like,
Yeah.
I had an older boyfriend, and he lived like around the corner from me.
okay.
But he could drive, and I don't think I could at the time. Maybe I
How
could.
much older are we talking?
He was
We
like
talking statutory?
2 years. He was my boyfriend when I went to Ryder.
Oh,
Remember
okay,
him?
Yep, gotcha.
So he worked.
Did not picture you with him at all.
I know.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend when you went to school.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he went to school. I was still in high school. So we were dating, even though he.
But you said there was a boy you dated when you went to Ryder.
Yeah, well, like he went to Ryder before me.
Oh.
So
Wait,
then-
is that the one who helped move you in?
No,
That's what I'm
a-
thinking about.
No, that's a
Who
different
I
one.
couldn't picture you with.
No, yeah, that one's a different
okay.
one. So he used to work at like a chocolate shop. So one day he like parked. He had a Jeep, like a cool Jeep. Parked in front of my house. Left a note. I forget. Somehow he left me a note somewhere. He had brought like this whole box of chocolates back from work. Left his car and the chocolates in front of my house with this long note, and I thought it was so cool because he was like,
I thought
older
it was
and.
when my boyfriend lived on my street and he went to a different school, CBA, where all the hotties went. Just
So my husband
saying.
went.
Just
Hello.
saying, just saying. So he would have to get the bus really, really early,
Yeah.
right? He would come throw rocks at my windows, like
Aw,
little pebbles.
just to let him-
And here I am, all like, hey, thinking it's so romantic. He's like, I just
From the
wanna say
window.
I love you before I go, and he's running, like all that, like nice woo woo stuff, right?
Woo.
Woo woo woo, so cute. Being included in their family events was always a big thing. You're like nervous, but you're like, oh, he wants to like introduce me and kind of like show me off and like all that. That was always fun.
Wow, this is way too wholesome for a quickie.
Yeah, what's up? 2026. You at
She got soft on us.
Listen. Okay,
Forever
I-
Young. You just start crying.
Forever Young did. I really Forever Young did. And let me tell you, my kids were listening to that and they're like, you were crying when we were sleeping. I was like, I was sobbing.
Called yourself
You have
out.
no
You called yourself
idea.
out.
So yeah, so what are some other things, or did I pretty much hit upon a lot of good stuff like that give you the feels? It's just so
Or like if they
innocent.
paid for something for you.
Yeah,
That was kind of
like,
nice.
ooh, okay. You ain't got any?
No, I just remember the chocolate story. That was.
That was a good.
He just yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought about that, and also too, it's like to that point where my kids are getting older.
Oh God! And you think of what you were doing there?
Not quite, but maybe no. But then it's like, oh wow, like how are we talked about at New Year's? Like how are we gonna react when my daughters, my nephews start bringing
People.
and we
people
felt
into the fold? And
we
like,
felt so grown. And you look at your kids now at that age, like you are not grown.
yeah,
like
yeah.
no ma'am, no ma'am.
All right, so yeah, I just thought I'd bring a little sweet for a
Wow,
Thursday.
that was
See,
sweet.
That's good for you. Unless I don't know what Wick has in store. What do you have in store? We're gonna
Is it
flip the
is
script
it
a little
less
bit.
than a couple minutes? Because we only got a couple minutes.
Let's go.
Well, I have. You
on.
want to save it for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll save it for the next one. We'll keep this one wholesome for
Ooh,
everyone.
there we go. Let's keep
As a
it
present to
wholesome.
Sarah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday indeed. All right, guys.
I didn't come up with the topic, by the way.
I know.
I just thought it was sweet.
We'll launch it back up next week.
We'll launch it back up. We got you. We got you. All right, guys. Peace.